Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dirty birds, AT aliens, OGs of the same side. I am one half of the realistic OGs, OG Big Sam. Truth will be joining us momentarily. We're getting this thing lifted off, carried off, going off. And tonight we will be discussing such matters, you know, because it's hate week. Ironically enough, it's hate week. The question is, are you a fan? Or are you a foe? It'll be one of the things that we'll be discussing tonight, along with, Dirty Birds, Aints, long story rivalry, game this week. Um, but, you know, uh, getting, into it a little bit, fan or foe? Fan or foe is the question. You know, it's it's a hard it's a hard thing. I hear folks talk about how it's hard to be a Falcon fan. No, it ain't. It ain't hard. You make it hard. You make it hard. You make it hard. I mean, you know what I'm saying? How you claim to be a Falcon fan, but you clearly hate the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? Somebody help me out with that. Y'all folks go, you know what I'm saying, 8 days a week, 25 hours a day, and don't have nothing positive to say about the team. Nothing. Nathan. Nada. Zero. Not nothing. Not nothing. Not nothing. I've seen people that claim to be Falcon fans show more love to other people, to other players on other teams, and yet spend all day, every day, dragging his team, dragging players on his team, dragging the coaches. And then you get mad, you're in your feelings, why can't we get some good free agent, get players on this team? Because don't nobody want to be here with that. You don't think these players have watched for 14 years and y'all dragged the best thing since Deion Sanders to be on this team in Matt Ryan? I mean, like some of y'all like to holler when you say these, what I'm saying, your blanket statements with no content, make it make sense. Make it make sense. How you call yourself a Falcon fan, but you clearly hate the Falcons? You clearly do. Give me a few minutes to say good evening to all the, lovely and usual suspects that's joining us tonight. Sherman, once again, first in the box. What's good? Floyd, what's happening? What's happening? Hey, mom. What's happening, lyrics, mom? Hey, Sonya. D. Colvin, what's good, baby? What's good? Let me put that up there real quick, man. Let me say, hey, Sam, you know what's funny? The same people that wanted us to lose so Smith could get fired are now saying we better not lose to the Aints. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, and I've been saying it a lot lately, and I really don't like using using it, but you know what I'm saying. It really bears because and I know some other people who's as been a fan of this team as long as I have, you know, and I've had a lot of people. Man, how can you, yeah, I have been stop being big. I'm like, well, that's you. That's you. Growing up, my dad was a Steelers fan. You know what I'm saying? I saw a lot of Steelers football growing up, you know what I'm saying, through the 70s, you know. Like I said, you know, 78, 79, you know, I found out that we had a team here in Atlanta, I to get that, hey, man, I want to see the game, you know what I'm saying? I want to see the Atlanta team. That's where it all started, 1978. You know, Lehman Bennett, June Jones, Jeff Van Note, you know what I'm saying? Tom Pryor, Buddy Curry, Bobby Butler, you know what I'm saying? And I heard me say, you know, here later, I saw a lot of bad football in Atlanta for the Cal State. No, no, you know, you know what I'm saying? Through the 80s, with Steve Bykowski, William Andrews, Lynn Kane, Junior Miller, you know what I'm saying? I lived through the worst draft pick in the team's history in Andre Bruce. You know, Rankin Smith, probably the worst owner ever in sports, called this team a tax write-off. I lived through all that. 44 years. 44 years, people. 44 years. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I don't think anybody's ever heard me, you know, say, oh, man, I'm throwing in the towel. I'm done with the team. Y'all ain't never heard me say anything like that. And I've said plenty of times. Have I seen things that have frustrated me? Yes, of course. That's part of being a fan. You know what I'm saying? That's part of being a fan. You know what I mean? You know, everything is not gonna go, you know what I'm saying, as we want it to go. You know what I mean? You know, but some of the stuff that I've seen this fan base do, you know, going on social media, going after players' kids and talking crap about their significant others and things of that nature. And again, I asked the question, how do you call yourself a Falcon fan when you clearly hate the Falcons? How? How? Because I don't get it. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I kind of went in, you know what I'm saying, last week. We as a fan base, we as a 12th man suck. We suck. And some of them got the nerve to talk about it. Well, I got to be entertained to be cheering. Excuse me? You got to be entertained to cheer for a team. Really? Where you do that at? You know, that entitlement will be go because you spend your money on the ticket. You got the right to, you know, feel how you feel and say what you want to say. Oh, hey, freedom of speech. God bless you. God bless you. But that's not that's not how I roll. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I go to the games, I watch the games religiously, you know what I'm saying? Because that's my team. This is my team. This is my team. I'm gonna watch them, I'm gonna cheer for them regardless. I'm gonna support them. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like I said Friday, man. You know, y'all know these guys. They're human. They're human. They're on social media too. They're on social media too. And I mean, yeah, y'all, y'all like him 25 hours a day, 8 days a week. And you call it being realistic. They ain't being realistic. That ain't supporting the team either. I mean, have absolutely nothing positive to say. Nothing. Even when we win, you bitch. We win the game, but because we didn't win the way you wanted us to win, it's not satisfactory to you. Wasn't that? I mean, I honestly, I don't think it would do any good to win the Super Bowl. Because somehow, some way, you going to find a way to turn it into a negative. We got 4 wins out of the 10 games we played, and each win that we've had, I have seen, where there was something wrong with the win. Not being happy about it, you know what I'm saying? Not really, hey, yeah, we got the win, let's move on. No. We win, we score enough points. We win, this guy didn't get enough touches. We win, you spend the game picking, nitpicking on the 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 incomplete passes. Even though the quarterback threw for 329 or 300. I mean, where's the support? You know what I'm saying? Don't you get tired? Don't you get tired? Don't you get tired with the wrinkles in your head all the time? Holes in your eyes all the time? Don't you get tired of just being flat out, just a negative nag, a fucking nag? But yet you want some guy to put on their uniform, get out down on that field, and go they all for you when you ain't gonna have nothing fucking good to say. Nothing. Nothing. You run out here and you want to tell a billionaire owner what he ain't good at or what he don't care about. When you can't rub 2 pennies to goddamn together and put gas in your goddamn car, but you gonna tell a billionaire what he is good at, what he good at and what he ain't, or what he care about. Who in the entire blue hell the fuck are you? I mean, seriously. I mean, I really want to know. I really would like to know. Because last I checked, being a fan is whether you're at home or whether you're in the arena. You're in the arena, you know what I'm saying? And we some entitled motherfuckers. Excuse my language. But I mean, it just we pull up to the game late. It's the second quarter when you finally decide to get to your damn seat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, somebody explain to me what exactly that you think support is for a team. Because I really know I'm again, are you a fan or are you a foe? I've seen what more supposed to be fans give more love and adulation for players on other teams, but you spend your entire existence shit pissing, moaning, griping, bitching, moaning, complaining about every fucking player, everything that goes on with this team on a daily basis. But yet, these guys are supposed to give their all to make you happy. How is that supposed to work? How in the hell is that supposed to work? And even when they do something spectacular, you find something wrong with that. You pick it apart. The guy could go out here and have 8 catches for 150, 160 yards, you know what I'm saying, a couple of touchdowns, but you stay nagging on the 1 or 2 that he may have dropped or missed, you know what I'm saying? This is how y'all do. Again, I asked the question, how in the hell you call yourself a fucking Falcon fan, but you clearly hate the Falcons? Clearly hate the Falcons. No, because our quarterback is not a first round pick. Oh, you have nothing, you know what I'm saying, good to say. You know, nothing. But you're over here, you know what I'm saying, licking the thong off of Anthony Richardson. You know, you over here, you know what I'm saying, got your knee pads on for CJ Stroud. Yeah, you're out here, you know what I'm saying, criticizing management because us and the Lions hired our GM and coach at the same time. You see, that's another thing that pisses me off with this fan base. You know, you judge us based on what another team is doing. Campbell walked into Detroit with a already well put together offensive line. He didn't have to dig, you know, coach through and dig through $110 million in dead cap. He didn't have a roster turnover each of his first 3 years. But you got to have answers as to why, yeah, they're doing so good and we're not. It's not the fucking same situation. A lot of y'all motherfuckers have your fucking blinders on. And your girdles up too tight and clearly showing that you have a 0.01 football IQ. Again, I asked the question, how do you call yourself a Falcon fan when you clearly hate the Falcons? Truth, you in the door. What's happening, man?
Hey, brother. Hey, amen. You're preaching. That's why I haven't said a word. You got a sermon going.
I mean, this is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. We just come out of an era where we had a guy that's probably a bona fide first or second ballot Hall of Famer. Got nicknamed Stat Ryan. All of his stats are garbage stats. You know, and things that you don't think that players around the league you know, sat back and watched y'all treatment of him? No appreciation. You blame him for the Super Bowl loss when it was the defense that gave up 30 fucking yards and 30 points in the second goddamn half. The man had 9 turnovers. He's still, right now to this damn day, there've been, what, 5, 6 Super Bowls played since then, and his QBR for that game is still the highest on record. Now, and that ain't even half of it. You're out here having old ratchet debates, trying to lift a guy that put the playbook in the trunk. He couldn't read a fucking defense if you gave it to him in Braille. But you want to say he's the greatest Falcon ever. He's worthy for the Hall of Fame. What the fuck are you smoking? Sniffing, shooting, whatever your pleasure is, because clearly it's something. Again, I asked the question, how in the hell you call yourself a Falcon fan when you clearly hate the Falcons? The very day after Desmond Ritter got drafted, and he uttered the words in an interview, I'm a fan of Matt Ryan. I try to pattern my game after him, and immediately, y'all, he got venom from that day to now. Y'all haven't given this kid no support. None. You degraded him for his draft status. And I know a lot of y'all watch college football, but you're screaming, I don't know nothing about it. What do you do? Okay, all right. There's 60 whole damn games of film on this man. Only 4 of which of those 60 games he lost at Cincinnati. I've tried to understand this toxic crap. You're 4-6. We of those 6 losses, we lost 4 of those games on, you know what I'm saying, careless turnovers. Okay. Y'all heard me say, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, did it frustrate me? Yes, of course. Yes. Did it surprise me? No. Because I understood the situation. I understood what we're in on especially on the offensive unit, which is where most of our young guys on this team is on that side of the ball. And y'all out of here spitting venom like we 1-9. What I like to call the glass half empty syndrome. Instead of looking at things glass, bro. We win Sunday. Guess where we at? We in first place. But yet y'all out here running petitions and boycotts to get Arthur Smith fired. Here's another question for you. How many teams have been successful with a revolving door every 2-3 years at the coaching spot? How many teams have been successful? But y'all don't want to have that conversation. If you drag this team, you drag these players 8 days a week, 25 fucking hours a damn day. But then you expect perfection. You expect all out effort. You expect wins and awesome performances handed to you. When you can't even do your part as a 12th man. Well, I have a right to my opinion. Yes, you do. You do. You do. We all do. There's nothing wrong with critiquing or being critical. But damn it, give your fucking opinion on this shit and move the fuck on. But that's too much. That'd be too much like right. No, I remember Kansas City went a good 11 years without touching the playoffs. Well, Arrowhead stayed full. The New York Jets fan base have every reason to act like y'all act, but damn it, they in midlife every damn Sunday in 3-degree weather. They ain't in no dome. And they out there at the top of their lungs every fucking Sunday. Oh, and they travel well too. The Cleveland Browns, bro, has had their franchise taken from them. And then they dog pound every damn Sunday. Every Sunday. God bless the dead and Al Davis and the Raiders. And them fools are in there every week. Every week. The Detroit Lions have had, correct me if I'm wrong, 2 winless seasons? 2. And it's standing room only in the Silver Dome. Now, them, they have a reason to be angry. 2, I'm talking about 0-16. 0-0. The Chargers from, what was it, 2003 to what was it, 2017 before they made playoffs. And the team have been sold and moved and sold and moved, but them fans are in there. They're in there. Y'all in here crying, bitching, moaning, and throwing temper tantrums about the last 5 years. Again, I asked the question, how do you call yourself a Falcon fan? You clearly, it's bona fidely clear that you hate the Falcons. You can't spell support, let alone count to 12 to be a 12th man. And act like Arthur Blank owe you something? Or have the nerve to say he don't care, because I was out there at the press conference. He went after building the dome, and he pulled that press conference and came out there and asked the hood, asked us what could he do to make the dome like our home. But he don't care about the fans though.
Had to pay a fine for pumping crowd noise into the building. Don't get me started.
Huh.
Had to pay a fine for pumping crowd noise into the building. I actually done seen some dumb shit, and I'm gonna say dumb shit. When I see people say Arthur Blank is the problem with the Falcons, a lot of you dumb motherfuckers, and it's gonna be one of these dumb motherfucker rants. Excuse me for being late to the party, but I'm gonna shut the party down. A lot of you dumb motherfuckers need to understand and realize that the Falcons, had it not been for Arthur Blank, there'd be no Atlanta Falcons.
Because right Rankin Smith Sr. didn't give a damn.
He bowed his neck, didn't know jack shit about sports, and agreed to buy that team buy this team back in the mid-90s. Once Jacksonville found out that they couldn't get the Falcons, they got a group together and they became the Jaguars. So Arthur Blank basically might be responsible for 2 teams right now. We was gonna be the Jacksonville Falcons. And I echo everything Sam said. Ain't nobody telling you not to be a fan. Ain't nobody telling you not to fan how you want to fan. But at a certain point, that shit becomes aggravating. We touched on it last week. I don't want to jack shit about what the PHUCK fuck you spending. I don't hear about that shit. Complain to the folks you spending it with. A better solution. Stop spending your money. Stop spending your money. Don't get mad at us because you're too much behind on your mortgage. They made arrangements to pay your light bill, gas bill, cable bill, phone bill, water bill, because you chose to go out there and get them PCLs, and you tailgate every week, and you on the Rise Up world travel tour. They go to every game, go to every away game. Don't get mad at us. Had audacity. Again, like I said, I really thought it was a prank. I really thought it was a joke. When when when, when they said they started saying they started a petition to find somebody. What is about critique y'all on y'all job? Oh yeah, every time I mention that, now all of a sudden everybody become business owners. Oh, I work for myself.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck out of here. With that dumb
Mm-hmm.
shit. When I done seen some of you hollering, may I take my order, take your order at McDonald's, cutting on your clippers to go cut hair. A damn garbage man hanging off the back of a garbage truck. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that if it draws a paycheck. So miss me with that. Whenever somebody call you out on that, you let them. You want to let them know how much of a business owner you are. Well, you must be a piss poor one because I'm gonna tell you something. Billionaires don't become billionaires by being everybody's best motherfucking friend. They don't. Billionaires don't become billionaires by making hasty decisions. They don't. Some billionaires become billionaires by being total and complete jerks and assholes. And Arthur Blank don't even come off as that type of person. I don't know him personally, but he don't even nowhere near come off like that. And he's a northerner.
That slick haired Armani suit wearing boy is straight out of Brooklyn.
He
And
brought his
stood
whole
out there
family
because
down
it
here.
was cold that day. It was cold that day. That man stood out there and asked the city, what could he do to make this dome feel like home? But he don't care. But he don't care about the fans though. Let some of them tell it.
You don't see him all in the media after every goddamn game like Jerry Jones or no one ass. He gotta be the first person that they interview after every game. Then of course the coach and the quarterback. But he gotta be the first person. You don't see Arthur Blank like that. He be behind the scenes. And shut the fuck up talking about he need to stay off the sideline. All of them go on the sideline. That's his damn team. He got a right to be down there with his product. You can get the fuck off here. If you don't like it, you can get the fuck off here. Live and die young. Exit stage left. Be the fuck gone. Cause this is what this show is about. We talking about dumb motherfuckers like you. Get the fuck off here. Unsubscribe. We ain't gonna miss you. We calling out dumb motherfuckers just like you. Now back
You know,
to the point that I was making, that we're making. You got a right to be whatever type of fan you want to be. You got a right to be whatever type of fan you want to be. But right now, this hate week, man. This hate week, we playing the team that we hate the most. But we literally sit up here talking about how fans hate the team. And we got folks who got a nerve to be, it's getting on their nerves what we talking about. So we must be talking about you.
head dog will holler. No pun intended. You know, it's just the point is, like I said,
But hold on, fam.
mm,
Exactly, Anthony White. But you know what? It's fans like that is probably the one. See, I'm pretty sure it's something that we done said that we done called that person out. I bet you they fall in the category of what we talking about. Cause no way he would have typed that. We we sitting up here, we just talking about how dumb folks sound for telling Arthur Blank what to do to his team. Yet we got an overly smart dumb mother PACUKINKER, a dumb motherfucker telling us what to do on this here platform.
you know,
Don't,
those that are not smart in the fifth grader, I tend to not give them any
man, keep
acknowledgement.
hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. That gets you fucked up, boy. Find you something to do, somebody to play with. Cause see, we don't play like that. Find you something to do and somebody to play with. Well, you know what? You know what I normally do to folks like that, Sam? My fault.
Mhm.
Put his ass in timeout like you do a child.
And then, I've come to develop a certain particular tolerance because I've said a lot this week and last week, about people making blanket statements with no context. You know, you know. Again, has it been frustrating? Yes, it has. Yes, it has. But I don't spend 25 hours a day, 8 days a week on it. I could, because there's verified reason to be all upside Richard Grant's head. There's verified reason to be all upside the player formerly known as the Unicorn. There's verified reason to be upside the little jar of Bijan mustard, missing blitz pickups, having ball security issues, or dropping passes, but y'all calling generational talents, but they're not giving generational efforts. And then you march up out of bed every day with something bad to say about a kid because of where he was drafted at the quarterback position. All day, every fucking day. All day, every fucking day. Now let's flip the script. And it was you. But of course, a lot of you probably say, well, shit, I would have been the first. No, the fuck you wouldn't. You wouldn't have been the first round pick. No. Mm-mm. And if you got up out of your bed every day and just you scroll on the platform and all you see on your name is venom. All you see on your name is slander. All you see on your name is hate.
From a bunch of motherfuckers who piss poor, who, half of them piss poor in their job if they go or if they even got one. See that little child we just got rid of probably don't
Mm.
even work.
You know, it's again. This is why I miss 70s, 80s. You know what I'm saying? Early 90s NFL because there wasn't a microwave around. It was conventional oven. You was able to prepare. Go and get your ingredients. You know what I'm saying? Prep it, then cook. Well, let me translate that for you. You was able to draft, develop, then win. Y'all want all pro Hall of Famers out there.
Microwave mindset. Microwave mindset.
You know what I'm saying? Why you out here, you know what I'm saying, being sarcastic geniuses and ain't coached jack shit in a day in your life. But you got all of this advice, all of this plan. But I get it though, because 99% of you probably, you know what I'm saying, play Madden on your perspective game sets, PS5 and Xbox, you know what I'm saying, on rookie level, with the trade restrictions off, with the salary cap off, and think that's how the NFL is supposed to go. Because that's what your shit be sounding like. We get down to the trade deadline. You know what I'm saying? And the move that we made, you know what I'm saying, to get the young kid in here street. I can't get his damn name, but we get him in here after Grady go down. Now I'm out here pissing, shit, and vomiting, angry because we didn't get Hunter or we didn't get Montez Sweat, or Chase Young. Well, you know, a smart businessman managing, you know what I'm saying, his business account, okay, understand how to spend good money or not, you know what I'm saying, to throw away good money. Because Hunter is going to garner and demand the bag. By bag, I mean 100 million plus. Why we didn't get Montez Sweat? Because Chicago had the bag laying and waiting, and we wasn't going to give him that.
He wanted to come here. He wanted to come here.
He wanted to come here.
The Falcons made their pitch. Chicago outbid the Falcons.
He couldn't refuse.
Chicago and the Falcons made their pitch. Chicago outbid them. End of story. This was his
And
preferred
and and
destination.
and then the irony of that is, since being there, what play has he made? What has he done to benefit Chicago since being there? That part.
Matter of fact, I watched a little bit of when I didn't see enough of that game against Detroit to see if they called his name. Here's the thing, because we got to wind it down because 6-man combo coming up. We got the Saints. We don't like them. They don't like us. We need y'all who got them PCLs. I see the brother mention how he got a PCL. Who even going to the game? Who got season tickets? Y'all need to take over that goddamn stadium Sunday. And if you
And
somehow can't go to the game,
I
if you can't go to the game,
I don't mean to cut y'all too, but here's a guy, this gentleman right here, that I can appreciate because he's like what that LT say, stands on business. I can appreciate 3 days. I can appreciate it. I can appreciate that right now. He gives an opinion and he's willing to explain his opinion and break down his opinion. And he moves on. I can respect that. I can appreciate that. I can call that man a Falcon fan to his heart. You know what I'm saying? Just a case and example. You know what I mean? No, when you're out here and you're living on your opinion based on what another player on another team or another coach on another team does, I mean, you miss me with that bullshit.
you got the Saints, man.
Me.
We got the Saints in 5 days. It's the hate. In this case, the hate is real. Let's band together. This ain't no damn motivational speech. We all grown. At least I think all of us are grown. Sometimes we get your occasional child in here and we just send him to his room. Their first ever loss was to us. Their worst loss, 62-7, was to us. Their very first home playoff loss, 27-20, back in 1991, was to us. The reason why they the Aints and call themselves the Aints is on account of us.
We the reason the paper bag era started down there.
December 27th or 28th, 1978, Steve Bartkowski threw a Hail Mary pass. Wallace Francis tipped it. Alfred Jackson came out on it with 7 or 8 seconds left on the clock. The next game they played, the fans had paper bags over their head, calling themselves the Ain't. Damn them swampers. Let's stop putting so much larceny on the team. Let's stop being so vicious with our words toward the team. Again, and I'm about trying to tell you what type of fan you be. Let's let's put our anguish aside. Support the team. OG Big Sam, we inside 3 minutes. 6 minute
Yeah.
combo coming up in 2 minutes. We we gonna wrap it up.
Look, I love my team.
OG Big Sam
It's
ran into
just
some
that
technical
plain.
difficulties. Oh my bad.
Yeah, it's just that plain. I love my team. You know what I'm saying? Been in it 44 years, and it's not going to change. You know, this week, this particular week, Saint week, hate week, it is hit the same for me every fucking year. I don't like them, and I know some Saints fans, and they don't like me. That's how it always hit. The stakes are high. We win. We're number one. Period. Point blank. All those that are going to be there, stretch your lungs out, jump up and down, make it. You know what I'm saying? Make it do what it do. Support, man. Support. Be that 12th man.
And
Plain and simple.
if you can't be there, and that's fine. Don't sell your ticket to a Saints fan. Sell your ticket to a Falcons fan. We gotta get up out of here, man. For your man OG Big Sam, who started the party and ended it. I mean OG Truth with a two Hertz with a Z. Make sure y'all see us every Tuesday night. We see you guys in 6 days, 23 hours.
Keep it real. Keep it dirty. Keep it A. Keep it
Truth,
blessed. And most always,
whole
keep it
truth,
real with yourself.
and nothing but the truth. We out.